and welcome back to my channel. I'm Dina, and today we are opening a new Pokemon booster box. Today we have Sword and Shield Chilling Reign. I've been learning from my past mistakes, and this time I have pre-opened a little bit, so it definitely came fully sealed, but this should give us an easier chance at opening this on camera. Alright. Let's go ahead and open it up here. Pokemon Sword and Shield Chilling Reign. Rule the Frozen Tundra. Seize the adventure with Pokemon of the Frozen Lands, with the powerful Ice Rider, Calyrex VMAX, and Shadow Rider, Calyrex VMAX, plus the Galarian forms of Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Phantom hauntings, howling blizzards, and wild battles. Expand the realms of your Pokemon strategy. New powers and new possibilities. Press on despite ghostly opposition and claim total victory in the land of spectral snow with the Pokemon TCG Sword and Shield Chilling Reign expansion. This is a rather large expansion. It's 190 cards. So hopefully we won't be doubling up too quick there. Alright. You see the Zapdos there, Galarian Articuno. No Moltres? Oh, there he is. I think out of all of them, I think I like Articuno's the best. Though, this Moltres is giving me emo Charizard vibes a little bit. Alright, let's start with the first 9 packs in this video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Let's begin. There we go. So to start off, we have Snover, a single strike card, 80 HP with Whap Down as the first attack, only attack, 60 damage. The berries that grow around its belly are like ice pops. Galarian Darumaka absolutely love these berries. Next up we have Blitzel, a rapid strike, 60 HP, and the attack here is Thunder Spear. This attack does 10 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance. Its mane shines when it discharges electricity. They use the frequency and rhythm of these flashes to communicate. And then we have Ghastly, 50 HP. Very classic looking art there. Sleep Pulse, 10 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. With its gas-like body, it can sneak into any place it desires. However, it can be blown away by wind. Like permanently or just like blown away for a little bit and it reforms. Another first gen. We've got Coughing, 70 HP, dark type in this set, which is interesting. Smog does 20 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. It adores polluted air. Some claim that Coughing used to be more plentiful in the Galar region than they are now. I guess because the Galar region is like supposed to be the UK, so probably Industrial Revolution-y times, probably very smoggy, Dickensian era, maybe. Then we have Delibird, 90 HP, Icy Snow does 10 damage, and Package Delivery. Put this Pokemon and all attached cards into your deck. If you do, search your deck for a card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. It has a generous habit of sharing its food with people and Pokemon, so it's always scrounging around for more food. Our reverse holo here is Ladybug in the snow, 60 HP. First attack, Collect. It's a little hard to see with the shine there, but that's a little bit easier. Draw a card, and then Punch, which does 20 damage. These very cowardly Pokemon join together and use Reflect to protect their nest. And our rare is Holo Rare Cobalion. Very linear holo there. I tried to match my nails for some holo luck. Maybe we'll get a good amount of holos this round. It's worked so far. 120 HP Cobalion. Headbang, 40 damage, and Metal Slash, 130. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. It has a body and heart of steel. It worked with its allies to punch people when they hurt Pokemon. Oh, punish, not punch. I thought that'd be funny, like punch people. The text is pretty small. My camera's having a little hard time focusing, so funny mix-up, I guess. Cool, so first pack, and it was holo rare. Go ahead and put this guy to the side. Next up, Psychic Energy. I like the little effect they have there. Then we have Whirlipede, 90 HP, dark type this time. Poison Sting, 20 damage, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. And then Rolling Tackle for 50 damage. It's usually motionless, but when attacked, it rotates at high speed and then crashes into its opponent. Then we have Thwackey, a Rapid Strike Pokemon, 100 HP, knock off for 30 damage. Discard a random card from your opponent's hand. When it's drumming out rapid beats in battle, it gets so caught up in the rhythm that it won't even notice that it's already knocked out its opponent. Then we have Peony, a supporter. Discard your hand and search your deck for up to 2 trainer cards. Reveal them, then put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. And here's a code card. Let me know if you get anything good from these code cards. Alright, let's see if we can get lucky again. I think I'm going to have better luck opening this set from the bottom. We're going to start off with Aron, 70 HP, Gnaw for 20 damage, and Rolling Tackle for 50. When it evolves, it sheds its steel carapace that covered its whole body and develops a new one. Then we have Ralts, 60 HP, with only Confuse Ray. In its horns, it captures the warm feelings of people and Pokemon. Its its body warms up slightly. Venipede is next, 70 HP, and Poison Sting for 10 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Its bite injects a potent poison, enough to paralyze large bird Pokemon that then try to prey on it. Oh, that tried to prey on it. But, interesting. It would be kind of cool if a Poison Sting attack also made them paralyzed, like, as an actual effect. I wonder why they included that there, but then didn't give them as an effect. Lapras is next up, 110 HP. Wintry Call. Search your deck for up to 2 Melanie cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Icy Wind does 50 damage, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. Crossing icy seas is no issues for this cold-resistant Pokemon. Its smooth skin is a little cool to the touch. Then we have Blitzel. Our reverse holo is Ledian this time, 90 HP. Rapid Draw does 20 damage and you get to draw 2 cards. Then Air Slash does 100, but you have to discard an energy from this Pokemon. It flies through the night sky, sprinkling sparkly dust. According to some, if that dust sticks to you, good things will happen to you. Oh, hello! We have a visitor. Thank you. You're so helpful. Thank you. If I close the door to this room, Molly will bang on the door until I let her in. So unless I want to lock her up in the bedroom for the entire time I'm filming, she might join us a little bit for some of these. Thank you. You're so helpful. Here, do you want to help me? Do you want to help me open the next one? Thank you. Alright, and our rare in this pack is Galarian Surfetched. So this is just a regular rare, 130 HP, and this is a single strike Pokemon. First attack here is Peck, which does 30 damage, and then Leak Strike, 70 plus. If this Pokemon has a Pokemon tool attached, this attack does 90 more damage, and this attack's damage isn't affected by resistance. After deflecting attacks with its hard leaf shield, it strikes back with its sharp beak stalk. This leek stalk is both weapon and food. Hi. What's going on? Do you want to get in my lap? Alright. Oh, thank you. You want to help me? Alright. Then we have Fire Energy. And Flannery, single strike, supporter. Discard a special energy from one of your opponent's Pokemon and discard a stadium in play. Will you purr it? Oh, sweet baby. Come on. Thank you. Thank you for purring. Next up we have Crabominable, 150 HP, Double Lariat, 90 plus. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 90 damage for each heads. Oh, thank you. And Crab Hammer for 130 damage. Before it stops to think, it just starts pummeling. There are records of its turning its back. There are records of its turning back avalanches with a flurry of punches. Come on, you Thank you, my lap. Thank you. And last up in this box we have Single Strike Scroll of Piercing. Pokemon tool. Bullet Breakthrough does 120 damage. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness or resistance, or any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. Hi, you helping me? Okay, thank you. You can get my lap? Come on. Come on. Oh. Code card. Oh, you're just gonna lay down here? Oh, that's nice. That's a good spot. Should probably pull out the rare for review at the end. Oh, you want to pick out the next one? Here you go. Usually she just comes and says hello for a little bit, but she's really wanting more attention today. Come on. Here we're starting off with Galarian Farfetch'd, Single Strike. Puncture attack does 20 damage. This attack's damage isn't affected by resistance. The stalks of leeks are thicker and longer in the Galar region. Farfetch'd that adapted to these stalks took on a unique form. Next up we have Porygon. 60 HP with only Sharpen for 20 damage. It was built 20 years ago by scientists who dream of exploring space. Their dreams have yet to come true. I thought that we've had like spaceships and things in multiple games, like Emerald. Did people never make it into space? Did they just send up like rockets and stuff? I don't know about that. Next up we have Heracross. 120 HP with Horn Attack, 20 damage. Single Horn Throw does 40 plus damage. You have to flip 2 coins. If both are heads, this attack does 160 more damage. Wow, that's a lot of a reveal. It roams through forests, searching for sweet nectar. Although it boasts fantastic physical strength, it is not that good at flying. Oh, then we have Sobble, a Rapid Strike. Keep Calling. Search your deck for up to 3 basic Rapid Strike Pokemon, put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. Double Spin. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 20 damage for each heads. When it gets wet, its skin changes color. This Pokemon becomes invisible, as if it were camouflaged. Next up we have Inkay, with a lot of food. Spitting attack does 20 damage. By exposing foes to the blinking of its luminescent spots, Inkay demoralizes them, and then it seizes the chance to flee. Demoralizes them. Alright. Our reverse holo here is Galarian Chestplate. If the Pokemon this card is attached to has Galarian in its name, it takes 30 less damage from attacks. Okay. And that is a Pokemon item trainer card. Next up, our rare is Golurk, non-holo rare. 150 HP with Reinforced Punch for 60 damage. If this Pokemon has a tool card attached, it does 90 more damage. And Megaton Fall, 190 damage, but this Pokemon also does 30 damage to itself. There's a theory that inside Golurk is a perpetual motion machine that produces limitless energy, but this belief hasn't been proven. Okay. Then we have Fighting Energy, another Galarian chest plate, Caitlin, supporter card. Put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your deck in any order, then draw that many cards. Then we have Kakuna, a single strike. Stiffen is the only attack, which lets you take 40 less damage from attacks on the next turn. While awaiting evolution, it hides from predators under leaves and nooks of branches. And a code card. What do you think about that? I think she's a little annoyed because I just made my nails really short and I can't really scratch her like when my nails were long. I'm going to the beach, girl. Gotta get short nails. I don't know about any of you guys, but even when I have my nails done, if they're long and you're hanging out in the ocean all day, they just doesn't go well. So short they are for now. You wanna bless this pack? Thank you. Galarian Moltres. Oh, all done? Okay. Goodbye. Cats are so funny. Alright. We've already gotten an Aron, so definitely doubling up now, even though it's a larger set. Deerling, 60 HP with Growl. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon's attacks do 20 less damage. And Rear Kick for 20 damage. The turning of the seasons changes the color and scent of this Pokemon's fur. Do they mean the flower or they mean the fur? People use it to mark the seasons. Then we have Delibird. Larvesta, surrounded by a bunch of orange roses. 80 HP with Flame Charge. 10 damage. Search your deck for a fire energy card and attach it to this Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. It protects itself with flame. Long years ago, people believed Larvesta had a nest on the sun. Mareep, one of my favorite Pokemon designs. This Mareep has 70 HP and a Growl attack. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon's attacks do 20 less damage. And Static Shock for 20 damage. Rubbing its fleece generates electricity. You'll want a pet to pet it because it's cute, but if you use your bare hand, you'll get a painful shock. Our reverse holo is Peony, the trainer supporter card, and our rare is Galarian Weezing, just a regular rare. So we started off with a nice holo, and then a lot of regular rares. Maybe we're due for something good in the next pack. 130 HP, looking quite dapper with his fog spoke facial hair. The ability here is Energy Factory. Each basic dark energy attached to your Pokemon that have Weezing in their name provides double darkness energy. You can't apply more than one Energy Factory ability at a time. and suffocating gas for 50 damage. Long ago, during a time when droves of factories fouled the air with pollution, wheezing was changed into this form for some reason. Smokestack style. Electric energy. Then, Melanie. Attach a water energy card from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon V. If you do, draw 3 cards. Expedition Uniform. Look at the bottom 3 cards of your deck, and then put them on top of your deck in any order. Then we have Hatchram, 80 HP, Spiral Drain, does 30 damage, and heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. Using the braids on its head, it pummels foes to get them to quiet down. One blow from those braids would knock out a professional boxer. And code card. Alright, so this is the halfway pack of the opening. Number 5. Starting out with Squovit, 60 HP, with a Scrounge attack. Put a Pokemon tool card from your discard pile into your hand. And Gnaw, which does 10 damage. It eats berries non-stop, a habit that has made it more resilient than it looks. It'll show up on farms, searching for yet more berries. Scorbunny, a single strike with Headbutt that does 20 damage. It has special pads on the back of its feet, and one on its nose. When it's raring to fight, these pads radiate tremendous heat. Diglett is next up, 50 HP, Rapid Strike, Dig, 10 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage from and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. It burrows through the ground at a shallow depth and leaves raised earth in its wake, making it easy to spot. Golett is next, with the symbol Pound and Punch for 10 and 30 damage. This Pokemon was created from clay. It received orders from its master many thousands of years ago, and it still follows those orders to this date. Oh. Then we have Deerling. Our reverse is Galarian Farfetch'd, and the rare in this pack is Zangoose, Rapid Strike, regular rare. A lot of regular rares. I don't know about this. 110 HP, Rapid Strike, does look pretty cool though. Gale Claws does 50 damage. If you played a Rapid Strike supporter card from your hand during this turn, this attack also does 50 damage to 2 of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Its fur would all stand up on end if it smelled a Sviper nearby. Its sharp claws tear up its foes. Leaf Energy. Path to the Peak Stadium. Pokemon with a rule box in play have no abilities. A Hatchram. Galarian, 100 HP with Tackle and a Metal Claw. It habitually shows off its strength with the size of sparks it creates by ramming its steel body into boulders. And code card. Alright, we've got 4 packs left. There's got to be something good in these packs coming up, I feel like. We started out strong and then I don't know what happened. is first up. Then Clobopus, made out of clay, with beat, 30 damage attack. Its tentacles tear off easily, but it isn't alarmed when that happens. It knows they'll grow back. It is about as smart as a 3-year-old. Then we have Grookey. Squirrel Bunny. Coughing. Avery is our reverse holo supporter card. Draw 3 cards. If you drew any cards in this way, your opponent discards Pokemon from their bench until they have 3. And a rare in this pack. Hatterene. Holo. Alright. 130 HP. Witch Rondo ability. Once during your turn, you may switch your active Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. If you do, your opponent switches their active Pokemon with one of their benched Pokemon. And Psychic for 30+. This attack does 50 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. If you're too loud around it, you risk being torn apart by the claws on its tentacle. This Pokemon is also known as the Forest Witch. A little creepy, but cute. Creepy cute. Leaf Energy. Flaffy, Electro Ball, 50 damage. It stores electricity in its fluffy fleece. If it stores up too much, it'll start to go bald in these patches. Kakuna. And Karen's Conviction. During this turn, your single strike Pokemon's attacks do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon for each prize card your opponent has taken. 3 more packs. So we've gotten 2 holos now. Where are all the more rare ones? I wonder if because this is a larger set, there's just that much more regular rares. Sneasel is going to start us off. 70 HP with Cut Down. Flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. It has a cunning yet savage disposition. It waits for parents to leave their nests, and then it sneaks up to steal their eggs and slice through a bunch of berries. Okay, we've got something coming up. Galarian Farfetch'd those first. And then Furfrou, 90 HP with Find a Friend. Search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, then put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. And Fur Attack, 90 HP, or 90 damage. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 20 less damage from attacks. Left alone, its fur will grow longer and longer, but it'll only allow someone it trusts to cut it. Did you end up, if you played the games, do the grooming that gave him like the star-shaped ears and stuff? Thought that was a pretty different addition. Oh, look who's back. Have you come to bless this pack, this opening? Venipede is next up. Then Spheal, one of my favorite designs. 70 HP. Ram is the only attack, which does 10 damage. Its body is covered in fluffy fur. The fur keeps it from feeling cold while rolling on ice. Our reverse holo is Whirlipede. And our rare in this pack is... Ooh! Ice Rider Calyx V. That looks so cool. Wow. So not just Calyx, but Ice Rider. 2010 HP, basic. Pierce attack does 40 damage, and Glacial Lance does 200. But you have to discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Pretty cool. The hollow effect is very subtle, at least in this lighting. It does have kind of a hollow all over, but it's also just a very reflective card in general. I like the all-black border, though. Then we have Darkness Energy, Steenie, 80 HP with Splash, which does 20 damage, and Stomp, 50 plus flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage. Any Corvisquire that pecks at this Pokemon will be greeted with a smack from its sepals, following a sharp kick. And Rugged Helmet item. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, put an energy attached to the attacking Pokemon into your opponent's hand. Another item here, Crushing Gloves. The attacks of the Pokemon this card is attached to do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Active Steel-type Pokemon. Okay, 2 packs to go. So we did, I guess, already get the titled character, though that was Ice Rider. I wonder if there's going to be a Dark Rider. I hope we get some of the mythical bird trio. Pick one, I'd probably go with Articuno. Delibird is going to start us off. Then we have Galarian Farfetch'd, Porygon, Heracross. Now we're starting to go fast. Snover. Our reverse holo is Scorbunny. And our rare is Volcarona, regular rare. 130 HP with Combustion, 50 damage, and Fire Spin, 170, but you discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. According to legends, it was hatched from a flaming cocoon to save people in Pokemon that were suffering from the cold. Water Energy, Echoing Horn. Put a basic Pokemon from your opponent's discard pile onto their bench. Scroll of Piercing. Avery. Oh, and no more. Thought there was one more card. Alright, here we have the last booster pack in this video. Though, not to worry, there's a couple more videos where this came from. First card in this pack is a new one, Crabrawler, 80 HP, Light Punch does 20, and then Double Lariat, 40 times 2 coins. Her brawler has been known to mistake Executor for Coconut Tree and climb it. The enraged Executor shakes off and stomps it. Then we have Golette, Porygon, Grookey, Mareep, another Grookey, but this time reverse hollow, and our rare in the pack is Gallade. So, at least one we don't have yet, though it is a regular rare. 170 HP with Faint, 60 damage, though interesting that he's fighting type, but psychic energy. This attack's damage isn't affected by resistance. And Dynablade does 60 damage for each opponent's Pokemon V in play. Sharply attuned to others' wishes for help, this Pokemon seeks out those in need and aids them in battle. It's very nice of it. Steel type energy. I like the subtle hollow coloring there. Curlia, 80 HP with Mirage Step. Search your deck for up to 3 Curlia, put them onto your bench, and shuffle your deck. It has a psychic power that enables it to distort the space around it and see into the future. Justified Gloves. The attacks of the Pokemon this card is attached to do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Dark Pokemon. Is it justified to attack them because they're Dark type? Okay, that's a side eye. And Weeding Gloves. The attacks of the Pokemon this card is attached to do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Grass Pokemon. What's with all the gloves? And final code card. Alright, so we ended up getting quite a few regular rares. Let's take a look back at them. So here are the 2 hollow cards. Then we had the 1 V card. Did they think this through, this naming scheme? Alright, Gallade, Volcarona, Zangoose, Galarian Weezing, Golurk, Galarian Sirfetch'd, then for hollows, Hatterene, Cobalion, and Ice Rider, Calyrex. So those were all the rare or better cards for the first video in this series. We'll be back next time to open another 9 packs. I'm going to go ahead and fade this video out with some ASMR noises. Thanks for watching, and I'll see ya in